Hello and welcome. This is Mrs. Fernandez. Today we're going to learn how to use Booktrack Classroom to enhance your personal narrative writing by adding music and sound. We will be focusing on theme, tone, setting, and transitions as we search through the soundtracks. We will also be learning how to publish our stories. To get started, click on the Create a Booktrack option. This takes you to the My Studio page. Here you will be able to see stories that you've published or that you're working on, but right now this area is empty since we are just starting to use this site. We are going to click the box Create New Book Track and see a pop-up that gives us options. Do we have our own story, or do we want to choose a story from the Booktrack library? We are creating our own story, so click Create. Here we can see there are 3 steps to this process. We are using your personal narrative that you wrote in class. You will already have this document open and ready to copy and paste, so let's do that. Go to your Word document or Google Drive and highlight all of the text. Right-click to copy. Now go back to Booktrack and right-click to paste, or you can push Ctrl-V on the keyboard. Since this is a personal narrative essay, we won't have chapter names or numbers, but you will type in your title. This is a student sample from last year that I was given permission to use, and the title is Adventure Line. You can type your title in now or always go back and type it in later. So we are done with step 1. On to step 2, we will click on the number 2 sound tab at the top here. I am going to highlight the entire story by clicking and dragging the mouse, scrolling all the way down. The track selection pops up. Here we have choices to add music, ambiance, and effects. The music is what you're going to use for your entire personal narrative, like I'm doing. You can see this music is already selected by this red dot. So click on the Categories drop-down, and here we see tabs for genre, style, and emotion. Since this is an adventure story, I'm going to select adventure. You will select a genre that best fits your narrative. Now click on style. Here you have choices of music styles. I'm going to select world, since the story is set in Costa Rica. You will select what you feel represents the energy of your story. And last, we move on to emotion. Here I'm going to select amazed, surprised, because the writer felt amazed by her first ziplining experience. After you have made these 3 selections, click here at the top on the word search. This will bring up all of the audio tracks that match your category selections. You can click the play button to preview them. Let's listen to the first one. You can click play again to stop. That's nice, but it was a little slow. So let's scroll through. You can read the descriptions to help you make your choice. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will see how many pages are available that match what you're looking for. I'm going to click Next. And I like the way the first tract is described as the most beautiful place on earth. I'm going to click play to hear this one. And I think this is it, so I will click Select. Now I have music set to represent the theme and tone for the entire story. We're going to go back and overlap sounds. Remember, for this story, you are required to add at least 3 sounds to enhance the theme, setting, and transitions of your story. As you notice, all the text is highlighted now with this pink color, and there are dots at the beginning and end that can be dragged to increase or decrease the sound area. I will now focus on the setting. We can read here, "It was a beautiful day with bright flowers and birds," and we are going into the jungle, so I think I'll select the beginning of the story to create the setting. Again, I'm going to highlight the text and drag, and the pop-up appears. This time I'm going to pick Ambiance and click on the categories and choose Nature. Then click Search. Right away I see the word jungle, so I'm going to preview. And I'm going to select this one. Now you can see that we have 2 colors of underlining showing the 2 sound choices. We see the dots at the beginning and end of the text selection. We can drag these to increase or decrease the selected area. We can also increase or decrease the volume, as well as the fade in and fade out, which is the time in which it takes for the sound to reach full volume at the beginning and end of this section. I can add more ambiance if I want. Here they are eating breakfast at a hotel restaurant, so I think I'll add sound for that. Again, I'm going to highlight the text, choose Ambiance, go to Categories, choose Dining, click Search, and I will read the descriptions. I will go with the family restaurant choice. We only need to add 3 sounds for this assignment, but I want to add 1 more during the zip lining part of the story, so I will highlight this part of the story. I will choose Ambiance again, and I'm looking for a windy sound. So I can type windy into the text search box and click Search. I think I'll go with high up on a mountain or tree, very windy. Click Select. Now I'm going to listen to what I have by clicking the play button. If I notice anything that needs editing as I listen, I can make those changes by clicking on the text and increasing or decreasing the volume so that one sound can be heard better in the areas with overlapping sounds. This will just take some time and playing around to adjust everything the way you like it. At the beginning, I could hear both of the sounds pretty well, but when it came to the restaurant portion, I couldn't really hear that. So I'm going to click to add volume here, take away the fade time so that it's full volume right away. I'm going to click on the story, take that down so that that main sound is just background. I'll go up to the top and make that overlapping sound a little bit higher as well. And this part, same thing. Okay, so let's listen one more time. You can see the gray box that follows the text as you read, and you can come down here to adjust the reading speed if you want it to go slower or increase. And I think I'm happy with that, so I'm ready for step 3. Even if you go to step 3, you can always go back to edit and republish. Since we have a time limit for the assignment, you will have to get your story published by a certain time, but it will be in the My Studio area of the page, and you can go back when you have time if you like. So let's select Publish. We have our title, and we can type in text for the author. And the creator. And a description. Let's type a little something here. Is this work complete or partial? This is complete. It is the entire story. The genre is a memoir, which is similar to personal narrative, a story about a particular time in someone's life written by them. The type is an essay. Language, English. You can select rating. Here we'll choose G, and I can select another genre category, so I'll select adventure. We're almost done. Before you publish, you will add a picture as cover art for your story. Click on top of the Create a Cover box. Here you can upload a picture. file if you have your own drawing or search the gallery for pictures. You can see here there are many pictures to choose from, and you can narrow down your search with the categories drop-down list or by typing in to the search box. I'm going to exit this option and go back to upload a cover. You will see your computer files and locate your saved cover art. Just click on the file name to insert. Now we can add text for the title by clicking on the picture. Text box appears. Double-click the box and add text. You can change the color of the font by highlighting it. You can make it bold. And choose from the font family. And line it up where you like it. Now I'm finished, so I'll click to finalize cover. It's good to know that once you finalize, it cannot be undone or edited, so make sure you like it first. Finally, we are ready to publish. Click Publish at the bottom of the page. Choose your class. Click Publish. And now your original book track is available in the library and can be viewed by your class. Congratulations on publishing your first book track, and thank you for watching.